Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at Forza Innovations channel. We're, of course, sitting here once again with Johnny himself. Now, Johnny, previously, we got to talk about your past and kind of the origin story of the company, so to speak. But today, we want a bigger overview of it. How are you, and are you ready to get into it?
Let's go, Mike. I'm always ready for you, Bubba.
Perfect. First and foremost, everybody, we want to let you know that the website is now live. So don't be afraid to go check that out. Let us know your feedback and what you think. But here, diving into it, Johnny, give me the company elevator pitch.
The company elevator pitch would be, Michael, two hats. Hat number one focuses on literally all of my strong points that have got me in the position today. So that's really the primary focus in the innovations, the developments, filing IP and patents on products around the wearable health tech field that have a crossover, obviously, to high level sports, down to your weekend warrior and everything in between. So by that, we're going to be specifically developing our first line, which is called Warm Up, which focuses on wearable back braces that have both heat and vibration. I can't give off too much stuff that we're doing, but products do exist like this in the market, and stuff before in the past when I was doing my hand warmer business existed in the market. It's all about using the skills and the resources that we do have, finding out what products exist, which ones are doing well, and how we can make our own twist on these and develop in-house. So we're very excited to get the first project going with Warm Up. And on the second hat, which is completely separated from what we're doing in here in the lab in San Diego, and that's more on the acquisition side and the strategic acquisition, specifically bringing in business operations that can generate cash flow for us, that can keep the lights on, that we can look at as bringing under us as wholly owned subsidiaries, like we have with Sustainable Origins, and we can discuss that more. And again, while we're working what we're doing with the engineers in the lab, which is going to take some time, maybe up to 3, 4, 5 months till we start getting some finished prototypes with some filed patents behind them. We're going to need to make some money at the time, as cash is king.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting. So it sounds like you have two different verticals, and I would love to dive into the acquisition strategy on another video a little bit. But for now, talk similarities to me with other publicly traded companies or even private ones. Who are you most alike, just to help people kind of categorize you in terms of people to look at?
For sure. There's one company that stands out. It's private. They're called Hyperice. They're an industry titan, industry leader. I actually know the founder, Anthony Katz. He started very similar to how I did. He's made it much further up the hill so far, but they're an exquisite company. They build various different wearable products that help athletes feel at their best, move at their best, so that they can play at their best. A comparable would definitely be in the Hyperice range, but again, there's very few original ideas out there, Michael. We all know that. It's about combining products that exist, putting your own unique twist on it, and then, of course, looking at the market and say, how can I make this, better in 5 different categories? That's how I usually want to approach my design, is how can I improve this product functionally, from a ergonomic fitting perspective, of just all the features that people would want, from a user interface friendly, making it seamless to use on and off. All of these things go into account before we're developing, but that's the goal, is to find a product, know how to improve it, and then make your own unique twist on it.
Yeah, Johnny, I feel like people don't even understand just how many man hours it goes even just into the concept stage of trying to innovate any sort of product out there on the market. But one of the things we wanted to dive into in this was to talk about the joint development projects. Tell us a bit more about that.
So this lab, Michael, is going to be super. I'm very excited about it. Sick. We're going to have we've got the top 3D printing machines, the latest and greatest in laser cutting technology, everything needed for an engineer's playground, right? So we know that our primary focus is going to be on development of our in-house products for the first 4 or 5 months. We're starting June 1st. The full team gets in. Super excited. So from that moment, we're going to be, and through our website, through social, through our network, also looking for, as I once was that person, like, I got an idea for a product, I have no idea where to go. I know that all this stuff's made in China. I don't know anybody in China. And so if you take it a step further and you look, well, what product development companies in the USA are here? You're going to see, massive conglomerates. And if you talk about getting a deal with them and getting your project in, it's very, very, very consuming, both financially and with time. So I want to be able to have this engineer's playground here that has all of the ability to prototype whatever's in your head here. That fits. We're not making the Tony Stark Iron Man suit, but
Yeah.
in that soft good electronic hybrid wearable technology gear, with soft good electronics manufacturing, really, and prototyping, we're going to entice people that maybe they've already have a first generation of a product. They're like, look, we're doing well, we've made some success here, but we'd love to innovate this, and this. We could come in, we could, if the project makes sense, come into the Forza lab and we do a JV with it and we innovate for generation 2. Secondly, we could somebody could submit through the website portal, which you mentioned is going to be up live today. And hey, who knows, somebody out there might have the next best idea, just doesn't know where to start. We want to have a welcoming environment that's also safe and protected through NDAs to share what it is. And if it makes sense and we have the resources and the capacity, and we believe that it can make money, we would love to have 2 joint ventures by roughly before Christmas. I'd love to have both of them signed and announced.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely an interesting X factor. And obviously, anyone watching, we implore you to check it out. If you have an idea, go ahead and submit it too. But yeah, Johnny, one of the things I want to do today too is break down the brass tacks of things, right? Getting down to it, like, talk to me where the revenues will come from, path from conception to making money.
So there's multiple ways you can always go about this kind of stuff. 5 plus 3 equals 8, but so does 7 plus 1. There's a lot of different ways you can get there. On the sustainable origin side, I know, but this makes sense to your question, pertinent. So sustainable, I knew based off of the 2 entrepreneurs that were working, that are the CEO and the president of the company, and everything that they shared with me about that specific area, that it was a potential cash cow business. They had nothing, they had no legs to start, but the market size, I knew that if we influx the right amount of capital, that we're going to put them in a position to make money. So they're about to already double in size since we've acquired them. They're doing great, and they're literally chomping down weekly, bring in new restaurants and new contracts. So eventually, that business is going to have some nice residual income for Forza as a wholly owned subsidiary. When it comes to the products that we're making in-house, now keep in mind, that is my sweet spot. That is the premise. That's the basis of this business. But because you're public, you can do a few different other things like these subsidiaries, this route to make some money too. And it's all about cash flow, increasing cash flow, I might be a crazy inventor and I might have like, woo, I love to have that big picture mentality, but make no mistake about it, making money is always the most important thing. So we will be, once the products in-house are developed, tested, and performing to the level that I'm ready, and I'm a very good, hard critic on myself when it comes to our products, then we're going to start the development plan of either licensing the patent, selling the technology outright, or of course going through my old process with similar company with G-Tech, which is the actual designing, inventing of the product that you're selling under your own brand. So there is various ways, but the first thing to do is I need to improve the product to a level that is just not quite there yet. And with the team that we have in starting June 1st, we're going to make that work over the summer. I'm very excited about it.
Perfect, Johnny. I feel like you've given people a lot to look forward to here, but if there was like one main catalyst people should be looking out for over the course of this year for the rest of 2022, what should that be?
Honestly, it's what we have under the hood for the wearable tech design I'm making for a specific back brace that I truly believe is the greatest product out there for people that have sore backs, me included. I'm very excited to showcase. There's nothing out there on the market that exists like it in any capacity. So I would say that is the most exciting catalyst about is showcasing the developments and the future innovations that we have over the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Perfect. Well, Johnny, again, you did a great job so far of giving us an overview of the company. Everybody, we will be having more content coming out soon. Once again, do not be afraid to go check out the website and let us know what you think about it too. We'll happily take your feedback. But for now, Johnny, thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.
Thanks, buddy. Talk soon.